Hello viewers, welcome back to Atamadike Studio. So CapCut is arguably the best video editing app on smartphone devices right now. Today we will be diving into the world of video editing with CapCut. If you're a beginner or a professional that just wants to refresh yourself on editing, this tutorial is for you. I'll be showing you a step-by-step guide on how you can start editing with CapCut. Now for those that are hearing CapCut for the first time, CapCut is an all-in-one video editor. I emphasize on all-in-one. When I say all-in-one, this app is sophisticated. It comes with a lot of features. Imagine a video editor that has an image editor in it. Yes, you can design pictures in this app. It has background remover, text-to-speech, AI image generator, name it. It packs a lot of AI tools. Wow. Honestly guys, you won't regret using this app. It's, like I said, arguably the best video editing app right now. Yeah, there are other worthy mentions like Power Director and KineMaster, but when CapCut came into existence, it changed the whole editing scene for mobile devices. It's very powerful when it comes to color grading, sound editing, and my god, don't even get me mention on all those tools that you cannot find on a regular smartphone editor. So because I already have CapCut installed, I'll just open it. Now when you open it for the first time, you might not see all these projects here. These are previous projects I've worked on. Like I said, CapCut is an all-in-one video editor. If I just expand this, you see a lot of AI tools. This editor is powerful, but we don't want to go there yet. What we want to do is click on new project. This is new project here. Just click this one. When you click on new project, it opens up your gallery, your albums. You can select specific albums from here, maybe specific folder where you've saved a particular video you want to edit. So I'm going to choose Cam 1. I have a movie I directed and I also participated in some time ago, so I'll just edit a portion of it and use it in this tutorial. So I'll choose this. Mind you, you can select multiple clips as much as you want, and after doing that, you can decide to toggle this HD button, and 4K videos will not be compressed if it's imported in HD quality. However, you may experience slower editing. So if you shot in 4K and you want to maintain editing that 4K video, make sure you toggle this HD button on. It's important because CapCut will advise you to compress to 1080 so that it can be able to edit your video seamlessly. Add this, and once I've added it, I'm just going to play through so you can hear the sound. So the first thing we want to start with is knowing how to use all these tools here, and then going towards the video tools itself. So when I touch this video, you see some new sets of tools will come out, but the whole major timeline, this one now is your main track where this video is. I will show you how you can add other tracks. Already there are tracks here, but it might not be visible. By the time we start adding overlays and text, it will be very visible. Alright, first we're going to see what the edit button does. Then next we'll go to the audio button. Now the first button here is the edit button. This edit button is the same thing. This guy here now is the same thing that I just did by clicking this. That is what it does. So when you press the edit button, observe, this is what happens. It's just like selecting this video. The second button is the audio button. This audio button is maybe when you want to add a music to the background of your video. It could be background music, it could be sound effect, it could be anything audio. So when you click on audio, now it brings you to sounds. You can do copyright check here because CapCut is like an editor for TikTokers. It is owned by TikTok. So from here direct, you can check if the content you are editing has copyright issues in case you upload it to TikTok, because you can actually upload directly from here to TikTok and other social media handles. So this is for checking copyright, and this is for sound effect. If you like adding sound effect to your video, there are thousands of them here. I just can't number them. There are many that you have here for you to select. You can bring your video to life and you can search any sound effect here. For example, if I want to add whoosh sound, when you search it, it's supposed to come up. So different types of whoosh sounds are here. You download them, you can hear that. So mind you, you need internet connection You can also extract the audio. You can extract the audio of a video, whether the one on your timeline or the one from your folder, any folder here, any video here. You can decide to extract the audio. Let's assume I want to extract this audio here. Okay, this is a short one, so let me just extract an audio. You see, instead of me importing the video, I just extracted the audio direct. And if I play it, hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So that hello everyone you're hearing is from the video I just extracted. Now we are still on sound, we are still on audio. So we've learned what extract does. Custom voices. So you can see here, instantly create your voices. Your recording are encrypted to ensure data security, and are only used to create custom voices. There are disclaimers, just agree this and go recording. So you can start recording. Aside from custom voices, we have the record button. This is the one you use in doing your main recording, your voiceover. When you want to, for example, I want to narrate what happened in this video, I could just say, okay, let me remove the volume of this so that you can hear it properly while I'm doing the narration. So we are on record. Now once I click record, 3, 2, 1, I'll start. So I just recorded something. Now let's hear it and see how the record works. Okay, this is a movie about a guy called who was tired of living with his father. So you can see how crispy it sounds. That's okay. I'm just going to delete that and continue with the tutorial. I'm still treating these major tools. We've seen what edit does, audio. The next up is text, but meanwhile let me recover the audio of this guy here. Alright, so that is all for audio. The next tool I would love to show you on this video is the text tool. Very important and versatile. For text, there are a lot of things you can do here, from AI writer to add text manually, stickers, automatic captions, text template, auto lyrics, and draw. So this AI writer is just like a script writer that you can use to narrate or tell a story that you are editing. It could just be like Ikenna, for example. Ikenna is a good boy but became tired of his home. Now let's assume this is what I want. Allow CapCut to collect your inputs and generate a script. Yes, it does the analyzing and finding inspiration, does other stuff, and it will read up to 100%. Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to talk about Ikenna, a boy who is tired of his home. Ikenna is a sweet and kind-hearted boy. So you see, it just generated a script for you. So you can even use text to speech. It could be anything here. Man, what you can do with CapCut is unlimited. Now you can add text here manually. This is where you type in your text. Assuming I want to add the title of this video and say, because yeah, the name of this movie was City of Dreams, the City of Dreams. So I'm going to type it in, the City of Dreams. Yeah. Now I've added this title, but you can see that the title is not designed. So designing this title is another thing. I can just click edit here, and you have a lot of things from fonts, a lot of fonts here. Man, this editor is deep, like it's sophisticated and versatile. From styles, you can decide to choose any styles of your own here, or you can do it manually yourself, adding strokes, the color of the strokes, glow, background. You can see this here. I mean, what you can do here is nothing to compare with some of those miniature editors. This one is like a top notch. It's a professional editor. All right, I'm not going to go into details of text editing and designing because that one is another video of its own. So we've seen how to add text, and mind you, you can do other things to this text, which I will still come into, like splitting, doing other stuff. Now stickers is just a template that you can use to make your video look more appealing depending on what you want. You can see this like button and so on, but you need to have a pro version to use some of these stickers here. You can see pro on top of it. The next one is auto captions. This one is just perfect. Auto captions is just adding subtitles. Like, let me go to a point where they started speaking English here. Okay, let's start from somewhere here. And then when you want to add auto captions like this, it generates captions from the video. And now we can choose a language if it's English they used, but we can allow it to determine or detect the language that was used in the video. This is how powerful this editor is. You can even use bilingual captions if you want to use dual language. Maybe you want Hindi and English or Chinese and English. Just provided the language is supported here, you can use it. Right, we can generate captions. It takes some time to generate, so depending on how fast your device is. It's almost there. Okay, here we go. You can see the captions have been generated. Observe. Okay, I think the language here is not English, so it detected the wrong language. So let's set it to English and see what happens. All right, remember, you don't click on the video, just click out auto captions. Now change from the text language to English because it was English that was used there to give it more precision. Generating. All right, this is the auto captions they generated. Let's start from here. Okay, somewhere here.
Every night. Papa, I'm tired of this house. I'm not listening to me. Papa, I'm not listening to you. I'm leaving this with Papa. Papa, is enough. See, it's enough. Me going working.
So you can see that it failed to transcribe some part of this video. So transcribe technology is just the opposite of text to speech. Now it is speech to text. So because of the difficulty in the fluency of their spoken or accent, so it could be accent sensitive sometimes. And you should also know that for these auto captions, some of the words might not be accurate and you might need to edit them yourself. So you can edit auto captions here. Just touch it and then edit. All right. So after that, we talk about text template. Text template is just a way of you adding an already made text, although you might have limited editing and customizing abilities here. So you need internet connection. My internet is actually on, but I don't know why it's not going. Okay, for some reasons the network is not going. I'm just gonna continue from there, but I think it's going anyways, because for me to be able to do some things here, it means the network is actually up. So I'll come back to that later. Now auto lyrics is for songs. If you know you're editing songs here, you can use auto lyrics here, either from video or audio here. For those of you that you are musicians, this can help you also generate a lyrics and write out the song that you just sang. It could be that you are editing a music that you love hearing, but you want to learn how to sing it. Auto lyrics is okay and it's a good choice for you. Then we have the draw button. Here you can draw on your video and make some analysis as you are editing them, depending on what you want to achieve. There are many colors and many settings for you to play around with. All right, that is that for text. Another important tool before we get into the in-video tools itself is overlay. The overlay tool is a way you can use to add videos, other pictures. It could be particles, it could be anything you want to display on your video. With this tool, like I said, we can add videos, images, objects, and many other things that you want to use in achieving your desire as a video editor. So let me assume I want to choose a picture from this one here. Let me use this particular one and I want to add it here. I can reduce this, and mind you, to reduce the size of a video or a picture and overlay, you just need to pinch to crop or zoom. So once you do this, you can maybe put it at the corner depending on what you want to achieve. So you can also extend the duration of the particular overlay when you put it here. So when you do this, you can click this guy here and animate it. You can do a lot of things. You can even translate your video if it's a video that was recorded in a very fluent language. You can retouch it, edit it, face and body, depending. Like, the tool is unlimited. You can remove background of that particular footage you are seeing. Yes, guys, it's possible to do that. But talking about the background remover, CapCut has the best and most precise auto background remover I've ever seen. In one of the videos I made, I have shown how to remove background with CapCut. It's the best, like, amongst all the background removers I've seen. And it's AI powered. That's for overlay now. Then the next we are going to talk about is the effects. The effects tool. This is where you can add video effects, body effects, photo effects, even AI effects. Video effects, for example, you can add them. Let me assume I want to add a blur to this guy here. This is a blur, and if I click on this, you can adjust the rate of blur here, or you can even exit this place entirely. When you can think of any effect in your head, just search it in that box here, this effects tab. It's here. Just search it from pro to, forget what my network is doing now. Search it here, you will see it. Not just blur, it could be anything. Be creative, guys. So this is the blurriness now. I can equally adjust it, replace, duplicate, and do a lot here. See, I can reduce the blur here. You can see that. So that is for the effects tab. You can actually add other types of effects here. Coming up next is the Captions Tool. We've seen this when we wanted to add text. So this is not something new at this point. But like I said, you can generate captions from the video. If you have audio you want to generate captions from, it's also possible. Spoken language and bilingual captions and so on and so forth. Then after captions, you have template. Alright, because of my network connection, I can't go into this particular template now. And the next is aspect ratio. When you talk about aspect ratio, it is that shape of your video. Just like the one you're watching now is 16:9. We have different types of aspect ratio. Let's see how to change your aspect ratio in CapCut. Aspect ratio, like I said, is very important. Because this video was shot on 16:9, the aspect ratio I want to maintain is 16:9. But if I want an aspect ratio of maybe 9:16, this is 16:9, 1:1, 4:3, 3:4, and so on and so forth, you can get it here. But I want to maintain 16:9, which is the original aspect ratio. Coming up next is filters. Don't even get me started. CapCut has a lot of filters for you to play around with. From movie LUTs, that thing you know as LUTs in Premiere Pro. Yeah, they call it filters, but then it's very close to what you have in Premiere Pro. Like I said, this editor is the best for smartphones, and I can call it Premiere Pro for smartphones. Yeah. Coming to filters now, we have a lot of filters here that you can walk around with. My God, from the popular, focus, vivid, and even vibrant. Man, you have unlimited filters. Can you see what just happened now? I just applied the vivid filter. This is without filter, with filter. These guys have brought professionalism into smartphone. You can select from a variety of filters and use them here, but if you are to use the pro filters, you then must have to upgrade to pro version. So, but there are a lot of good filters that are actually free here, so I'm just going to use some of those, most of those. Look at this. My God, this is good. You can see this. This is marvelous. This is without filter, with filter, without filter, with filter. This is like, so I'm just going to leave this like this for now, and you can decide to stretch it and extend the duration of the filter. Okay, I'm just going to bring this out so that we can see the difference in the filtering. So this is like a form of color grading as well. And then you can adjust the filter the way you want. Aside from filters, you can adjust this video manually the way you want. This is presets, of course. Filters, presets is just the one you saved by yourself, or maybe you imported a preset. We have automatic adjust, color match, brightness. We all know that this is now entering towards color grading aspect. So if you are very good at color grading, this part shouldn't be much of a problem for you, because you would be able to get a very desired result here. So I just did something here. This is before and after, before and after. So it depends on what you want, guys. And you can see I just added a color grading layer here. I can just adjust it to this part. So before now, CapCut usually has the color grading or adjustment or filters like they use here direct to the video, but now they've started doing it in layers like you just saw now in the app. So these are the filters here. You can see how this video is looking like. So be creative, guys, and get the best result. Now I'm still coming back to that filters. Now after the filters, you can see adjust, which is also what we talked about. From here you can do a lot of things. Video quality, you can even remove flickers, reduce noise, reduce image noise, and improve image quality. All these are available for pro versions, and you can actually do all this for a video that, you know, when you get those croppy and choppy footages that you want to improve their quality, guys, it works. Yeah, it works. So we'll talk about AI characters, stickers, and of course background. Next in line is the AI character. So I won't be going much into this because it's something that you already know. Once AI is involved, it has to do with generating one thing or the other. So just enter what you want the AI character to read. You can change its appearance and voice. Then talking about stickers, now you've been here before. So here you can add various kind of stickers to make your video more appealing and engaging. Let's talk about the background tool. This tool is very, very powerful. Can you imagine removing a video's background? Yeah, let's see what it does. As for background, alright, this is another important tool in Premiere Pro. This background can do a lot of things, from changing the color of your background. Say I want to, move this video now down. You can see that the background is showing. So it might not be visible because that video is covering the whole background. So, but this is what it does, and you've seen it. And you can decide to use an image for your background. It could be anything from here to, for those of you that do videos that you need to type and then describe some things and transcribe some words and stuff like that, this might come into play for you. But for me, I don't need background on this because I'm already working with a video that will fill in the whole space. So guys, that is all for the major tools in CapCut. Now we'll be diving into the main tools you need to edit your videos. Those are the tools you need to manipulate this video to achieve what you want, like the splitting tool, speed rate tool, you know, those major tools that you necessarily be using in CapCut, cropping and doing stuff like that. Let's just dive into them. So when you want to get the main tools for editing this video, just touch it and then you see some tools will pop up here, a lot of them. So the first tool here is the split tool. This is what the split tool does. It helps you cut the video at a particular point. So there's no need for us to waste much time on that. So, but it's an important tool you need to always know how to use. The next tool here is the speed tool, which you can use to increase the speed of this video or actually decrease it. Now we have normal speed. Okay, I'm going to look for a point that the speed will be obvious. So let me just cut out between the point where this guy walked in and walked out here. Okay, so I want to increase the speed of these two. We have normal and curve. So let's play around with normal first. You can see I've increased the speed and the video has now reduced. You can see that. So we can actually reduce the speed of this video, and you observe this. All right, so you can actually make smooth slow motion better quality. Observe. So you can decide to keep the pitch of the video so that it will be normal the way it is, even while moving fast. And the thing is trying to apply that smooth slow motion I'm trying to use. Normally, when you want to apply slow motion to a video, you will usually shoot at 60 frames per second or 120 frames per second, so that when you slow it down, it will be very smooth, because shooting at 30 frames or 25 frames per second will not give you that seamless smoothness you're looking for. So what CapCut is trying to do is make the video as smooth as shooting at 60 fps or as smooth as shooting at 120 fps, if you understand what I just said. Alright, you can see it's done smoothing out. So you can see this is a very preferred result than the previous one. So the next thing we want to talk about is animations. You can actually add animations to this video, just how you want the video to be moving, because this video on its own can be animated. It's not only overlays that you animate. So let me just say something like this now. You can see the video is moving. So you need to know where to apply this, but I don't want this for now. You need to know where to apply this and how to use it. That is where your creativity comes in. Alright, this is the delete button. You can use it to delete clips and footages and whatever on your timeline. Now we have voice enhancer. Very, very important. You can enhance the voice of this video and make it sound even better, such as noise reduction and so on. So let's just toggle this on. So assuming you shot a video on a noisy environment, this voice enhancer is a very big game changer because it tends to reduce the noise drastically. So I won't be needing this noise reduction, as sometimes it takes time to apply, sometimes it's fast. I'll just move on. Next is video translator. You can use this to translate this video. We've seen something like this before. Then you can isolate the voice of this video. You can keep vocal, you can remove the vocal of the video. That one is just simple and straightforward. Then you can retouch this video like we've seen before, face and body. You can edit. Assuming you shot a video where you are very close to your camera and probably like a talking head video, this guy comes in handy. You can retouch your face, reshape it, add makeup, do a lot of things. Remember, all in one video editor. Then you can do camera tracking here. This one is a bit advanced. I won't go much into it. Then we have volume. Of course, volume is where you can boost this guy from 100 to
look at OB96. OB has been sending money to.
Can you see the increment? Normally, most video editors can allow you to boost videos from 100 to 200, but CapCut is different. You can take your video up to 1000.
Look at OB9.
Up to 1000, guys. This is marvelous. Alright, so with this loudness adjustment, you can just, once you click this, all the videos on your timeline will be adjusted to the same level of sound. So you can see all the clips are the same level now, but I don't want this actually. So I'm just going to undo it. And by the way, this is your undo button. And this is the redo button here, and this one is for keyframes used in a little advanced editing technique. You know, we use keyframes to create animations and also to create transitions. Next up is transform. You can actually rotate, crop, resize, mirror this image here, just like this. You can see this is where you can create this. You can resize it if you want. There is no limit to what you can do here. You can rotate the video. Alright, so we have auto framing here, and you can equally adjust this video. We've talked about it before, where you have to add filters, adjust video quality and so on. This is video quality, just where we came from. Now we have filters. So we've seen most of these tools in action before now actually. Then this is another one, remove background. We've seen this one in action. Then relighting, yes. Overlay. This overlay tool, what it does is pushes this video from the main track to an overlay track, just like this. You can see that. So this one is not like an overlay, just like this picture logo I used here. All right, so I will just undo that. Now after overlay, we have basic. Now I'm going to explain this basic using an overlay picture, just like this guy here. Now let me use this guy, because basic is a way of moving your overlay frame by frame. Like using basic in CapCut replaces that frame by frame movement you can do in Premiere Pro or with your PC. You know, when you want to move between frames on your PC, when you are editing, you use your arrow keys, left and right arrow keys. So basic in CapCut tends to replace this. Observe this. This is my x-axis and this is my y-axis. When I move like this, let me bring this guy to the middle here and increase it a bit. So when I move like this, you can see it moving bit by bit. So it gives you that precision when you want to place it at a particular spot. And this is x-axis, this is y-axis. All right. So that is that. So I'm just going to use it to place this guy back to where it came from before now. So if I do this, I'll do this one, push it up there. Oh, bring it down back. And yeah, so I'm just going to reduce the size. Just so this is basic tool in action. This is it. After the basic tool, then we have masking tool. This is where what you can use to remove a portion of your video. This is usually important when you have overlays. Maybe you want to mask your video, so we use it to do something like this. You can even use it to create vignette, if you understand what vignette is. So you can play around this tool here, but I'm just going to undo this right now. Another important tool after the masking tool you need to know is a duplicate tool. You can use it to duplicate or copy and paste your video. So we don't need to spend much time on this. Then you can also use the replace tool to get a video or replace a video that is already on your timeline. So if you click this replace tool here, you can just navigate to where a particular video is. So let's assume I want to use this video here, this particular one. So I just click the video I want to replace it with. You can see the length of the video is highlighted on this white border here. Once I confirm it, this video will be replaced. This is what the replace tool does. So I will just undo that. Okay, let me just leave it that way. Then you can equally extract the audio of a video. We've seen this before, but if your video is on the main track like this, or even on the overlay track, you can comfortably extract the audio if you want to. This is audio extraction in action. So I just extracted the audio like you've seen now, and if I play this,
I need to leave, Papa. My son. Yes, you are going nowhere. Papa, I'm leaving this. I and your mother need you here, my son. Papa, see.
So if I should shift this, you find out that this video has lost volume. So I'll just undo that. So after the audio extraction tool, you have the motion blur. This motion blur is usually useful when you have a fast moving scene. So I won't go much into it. Then of course we have stabilize. Of course, we are all not new to stabilize. We use it to stabilize handheld videos, like when you are shooting and your video is all shaky. You can use stabilize, and this one is even powerful. So because this video was shot on a tripod, I don't need to stabilize here. The video is as stable as it can be. Alright, we'll move to the next tool here, that is opacity. Of course, opacity is reducing how visible the tool is. You can see that background is coming to life. This is the opacity of the video. Right, then you can reverse. Reverse is just, of course, making the video go in the backward order. So we already know what this does. I can minimize this and we'll go to other tools now. So I'm just going to use this clip here. Now the next tool to talk about is the freeze tool. Oh, this one is very, very important. This is a way of bringing out a picture from your video here. So if I select this freeze, it tends to freeze a particular frame. You can see this is a picture now, no longer a video. This is a picture now. You can see this is a picture, no longer a video. If I play this, it's still. So I just froze that particular frame. Let me undo this so that you see what I'm talking about. This is a video normally. You can see the video here.
What kind of rubbish?
Then when I froze frame, turned into a picture at this particular spot, and you should know that it's going to split that spot where it's freezing that frame. And meanwhile, the video is in play, is still reversing. You can see it here, the video is still reversing 34.3%. It takes some time to reverse. Alright, now coming to this video again, the next tool we are going to talk about is audio effect. Here you can have a lot of audio effects, from voice changer to voice characters. You can even do speech to song. For example, let's try this, Bianca. We can't play this voice effects, okay, because the clip is reversed. So let's try it on a clip that is not reversed. Audio effects, voice characters. Let's try this. My network is kind of glitching there. Alright, oh, I have one here.
I'm going to sit, Papa. To do what?
You can see what that thing is doing there. It's trying to get the voice character to play there. So you can play around this. There are a lot of them here that you can play around with. Okay. So I'll just undo that audio effect. And moving forward to reduce noise, we've seen this before. You can reduce the noise of your video, but I would advise you to use voice enhancer instead of this, because this one does not have a lot that you can work around with. You cannot customize it like that of the voice enhancer. So this is the beat tool. This is a feature that allows you to synchronize your video or photo slideshow with the rhythm of the music. So assuming this is a song now and I'm playing the song, and maybe I want a picture to maybe flow with the beat of the music, this is what I use here. So it might not really work here because this is just a mere video, so I can add beat.
I'm going to the city, Papa. To do what? To go and search it.
So it might not really work here, but let's try auto generating beats and see how it goes. So that might waste a lot of time, and you can try it out, guys. I think my network is still glitching here. The last but not the least is this Unlink button here. We know what this thing does, and it's used in Premiere Pro as well, but it might work a bit differently here. Here you use it to unlink elements from your clips or on the main track. Things like text, stickers, effects, and other elements, they won't move or get deleted with the clips on the main track. For example, what does that mean? You can observe that there's a text here, this overlay. If I delete this video, the text vanishes with it. But with that Unlink tool, once you unlink this video and do this, when you delete this guy now, the text remains. So that is basically what Unlink does. And after unlinking, make sure you click link back, because once you unlink, it actually works for all the footages, not that particular one. Finally, if you want to export your video, you can click this place to select your desired resolution. You can see 4K here because my phone is a 4K device. In fact, it shoots up to 8K. So, but for now, 4K is the maximum quality you can export on CapCut, provided your device is a 4K device. But you can decide to even export 1080, 720. The least here is 480, because the standard for the industry now is majorly 720 least and 1080. Most videos now and most phones record up to 4K. So, but I will choose 1080, and then I will maintain frame rates of 30, because if you shot at 30, you use 30. If you shot at 25, you use 25. If you shot at 60, you use 60. It depends on what you shot with. Now your code rate, that is your Mbps, or you can equally call it your bit rate, it has 3 levels: the low, recommended, and the high. So there is no particular figure, so just leave it at recommended. So after that, just click on this arrow and your video will be exported. You can see my video is now exported. So how fast your video is exported will be determined by the hardware you are using. So the bigger your phone, the better or faster it exports. So that is all for CapCut, guys. I believe you've had a lot to learn. Feel free to take this video back to rewind it so that you can understand it better. And if you have any question for me, leave it in the comments below. Please, guys, help this channel get to 1,000 subscribers. Subscribe if you've not subscribed. Click that bell icon to get all notifications so that whenever we upload content, you will be notified. And also like this video. Your likes and shares are very important, and those likes also improve our algorithms. Please, guys, help us reach 1K likes and 1K subscribers. Thanks for dropping by. I will see you some other time.